It was midnight on the 2nd of February, and the Bob Barker and Steve Irwin were in position, guarding the slipway of the Nisshin Maru, successfully putting a halt to the Japanese whaling fleet's illegal whale poaching operations. It was on this morning, in the early hours, that 3 incoming targets appeared on the Steve's radar. Both the Steve and the Bob had been travelling alone with the Nisshin for 8 days, and it became obvious that the incoming targets were the harpoon ships, coming back to resume their illegal whaling operations. And at 12:45 a.m, when most of the crews were still dressing in dry suits and preparing to defend their clients, the whales, the Nisshin Maru veered recklessly across the bow of the Steve in an unprovoked act of intimidation and the beginning of events to follow. For the next 9 hours, from midnight to 9 a.m, the harpoon ships surrounded the Sea Shepherd fleet, attacking both the Steve and the Bob through a strategized weaving circuit. Each of the 3 harpoon ships took turns approaching from behind, trailing long steel lines, and sweeping across the bows of our ships, forcing them to divert their course to avoid both the collision and the entanglement of the steel cable in their propellers. The intent of this attack was clear: to hold up our ships and allow the Nisshin Maru to disappear over the horizon to continue its whale poaching operations. With each pass, the harpoon ship's attacks increased in frequency and veered as close as 3 meters to the bow of the Steve. On one particular pass, the Nisshin 3 misjudged its distance from the Bob Barker, causing a collision, which resulted in structural damage to the inside of the Bob's bow. The whaling fleet's strategized midnight ambush diverted the course of the Sea Shepherd ships, with them making 86 passes, taking us on an exhausting chase lasting 9 hours and covering over 95 miles. But we will not be deterred. Sea Shepherd will continue to use its aggressive non-violent tactics against the Japanese whaling fleet, because these tactics have saved the lives of over 4,500 whales. We remember the images of the dead and butchered minke whales on the blood-smeared deck of the Nisshin Maru only a month ago, and those lives matter. The difference between what Sea Shepherd do and what the Japanese whaling fleet do is that they are here to illegally poach whales in an internationally recognised sanctuary, and we are here to uphold international conservation laws where the governments of the world fail to do so. We will continue to answer to our clients, the whales, and until this illegal killing comes to an end, the combined crew of the Bob Barker, the Steve Irwin, and the Sam Simon will remain relentless.